How do we get our kids to like eat so well and drink water so well?
Who's the easiest triplet to take care of? How do we decide what to share and find balance? We didn't trust each other 100% from the beginning. Like when I was dating her and stuff, yeah, I did kind of sometimes look at her through her messages and stuff. I did. All right, chat fam, strap up. This is gonna be a long one. No, not really. It's gonna be a good one. You guys ready for the official numero dos?
Is it our second or third?
I don't know. We did a question in Q&A a while ago, a long time ago, on the same exact spot. And now we've grown in number.
Okay, there were a lot of questions. There were over 1,000 comments on this video. So I went through and a lot of them were similar or the same. So I wrote all those down that I could find. I didn't even make it to the end of the comments though before I got to 50 questions.
Guys, look at how organized Cara is. She's got pages that she...
I like things handwritten out.
She rewrit the questions, so dedication.
I like to have like physically in front of me. Darik's a phone noter.
Yeah. Notes. Real quick, if you guys are new to the channel, smash that like button. Just break it and subscribe. And you're gonna learn a lot about us right now.
No, consider subscribing.
Yeah. Consider subscribing, please. Just consider it. Okay, so Q&A, let's get into it.
Okay.
Numero uno.
Be a little quieter because Gemma is trying to go to sleep right now.
Oh.
She might hear us.
It's 10 p.m., so you know. This is when we film sometimes.
Just go.
Go.
Will kids go to public, private, or be homeschooled? Gemma's in a private preschool right now. She'll stay there. I guess at kindergarten, she might go to public school. She can stay there through elementary school if we want. And the triplets will eventually go there next fall, probably.
It's a hard question. I would say eventually private.
Eventually public. They're in private right now.
Oh, they're in private? I like private school, but we'll see. It depends how crazy things get, I guess.
I just always assumed they would just go to public school.
There's a private school by our house. They wear uniforms and it looks like Hogwarts.
Yeah, they look like they go to Hogwarts.
I never went to private school.
That's a high school though.
Yeah, that'd be legit.
Okay, who wanted to start the YouTube channel? Whose idea was it and why?
It was I said the fly.
It was definitely his idea.
Wanted to start it mainly, we have friends that have twins, Kyler and Madison. They're the ones that suggested like, hey, you guys should start a YouTube channel. We're having triplets. A lot of people like to see that stuff because it's unique and not everyone has triplets. And I already have filmed a lot.
Is there a cat in here?
A cat or Gemma?
Gemma!
Oh my goodness. Could they even see on there? She crept up. What are you doing?
It's a snack. I thought one of the cats was in the house.
What are you doing? Gosh, we
It
can't
is
even
a
get
cat.
through
Look,
two questions.
it's a witch cat.
Okay, ready? We're gonna ask him some questions, okay?
I
supposed
don't
to be in
know
bed.
why she's still awake.
I have always filmed my family anyways, made little movies, and I never did any serious editing, but I started getting into it because I bought some programs, taught myself, and definitely my idea.
And
but
why?
we both enjoy it. Why?
Because
Because of triplets.
we're just like, let's give it a shot.
I had triplets and I made a few vlogs and I enjoyed editing. I'm like, hey, I kind of like this.
Yeah,
I like
he's
being
really
creative.
and natural with the editing stuff.
I like putting like the realness of our family out there. At the same time, seeing the positivity and how much it uplifts a lot of people, especially this girl.
Mom,
She brings a lot of joy to our lives. So hey, why not share that?
I comment to say, I'm awake, and they give me a snack.
Oh,
she's a
bedtime snack.
But I am awake, so you can give me a snack now.
Well, it's time for you to go to bed.
Come on, just, I was thinking
How about
that.
a teeny snack?
Yes.
Okay,
like a
teeny snack. All right, this next question is perfect.
The little kitty's back in bed. Who's more strict? Who's more patient?
Who's more strict?
I'm more strict.
Yeah, probably.
I like lay down the rules. I do the disciplining for the most part.
I was the one that said yes to a snack, and she said no.
Yeah.
So we went and got her a snack, and now she's in bed. But who's more patient?
Me.
Also Cara.
Okay, next. How did we pick their names? So Gemma has been on my name list since I was as long as I can remember. It's been probably like 15 years. I've had that on my name list. I think the first place I heard it was the movie Fool's Gold. Not a great character to name your child after, but I just fell in love with the name.
A lot of people said Sons of Anarchy has a Gemma.
Yeah,
also.
but that's new.
But
I've
we
had it
never
on
saw
my
that.
list like for years and we never watched that. Reese Royal Wren, we Loved Ben.
Reese PC. She liked Reese.
I was like, Reese is baby letter A.
Yeah.
Reese is letter A. I know that baby. I just felt a connection with her, and I knew her name was Reese.
I liked Royal, so once we
We
figured
both
out,
liked Royal.
Yeah. Wren, we didn't know.
Wren was named like right before born from YouTube. Same with their middle names. They don't like come from anywhere. We just liked them. And they actually kind of like go like with their first names actually.
That's how we got their names. How did we meet? Cara and I met at Applebee's karaoke night.
Applebee's karaoke, baby.
You can find love at karaoke, believe it or not. I didn't get her number. My aunt had to go get her number. That's all. I was nervous. Who do we think looks the most like us? I get all the time that Reese looks the most like me and my dad.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone has a different opinion. Some people say that Reese is my twin. I think more people think that Reese looks like his dad especially, but him. And I think it's because she has my coloring, but looks more like you guys.
Yeah.
Like she has my super fair skin, blue eyes, dark hair. Like she has my coloring.
Reese is definitely a little more
And the
pale
other kids
than the
are a
other
little
ones.
more olive than she is pasty pale, and the other kids have more olive
More like
tone.
my side of the family a little bit. My
Yeah.
mom.
But then I think that like, especially Wren, but Royal and Wren look more like me, but they're more your coloring of like your family.
They're a mixture of us both.
They have the
Believe it or
brown
not.
eyes. Yeah, they have the brown eyes, and then they have like not dark, but they have more olive skin.
Yeah.
It's a mixture. I don't
Ooh.
know. It's so hard.
We're gonna go fast, or else we're gonna be here for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Which no one wants to be here at 24 hours. Number 7, how do we discipline? It's a good question.
I get this question a lot, like on Instagram and just on random YouTube videos, and then it was on this one too. Most of the time, I would say I try to just talk it through with Gemma.
We explain it a lot
And
of
with
times.
the babies, like tell them no, try to get on their level, talk it through, because I'm not just gonna like freak out and yell at them or punish them in the moment. Like I want them to understand why it's not okay, what the problem is, and what they need to do to make it better. And then they always have to apologize to each other if it's with each other, or if
Yeah.
they hurt each other or they're fighting with each other. They always have to say they're sorry, and they
Usually hug.
give hugs and kisses.
We don't spank a lot, to be honest, but we do put Gemma on like timeout. We'll
Yeah,
put her in her
timeout.
room. And most of the time, when she's having her little episode, like guys, our kids are not perfect. Everyone has, kids that have their episodes. When Gemma's having one of her episodes, we put her in her room for timeout, and usually
Yeah, she
she
sleeps
ends
in
up
her room.
falling asleep.
She'll either fall asleep because
she's so tired.
when she acts like that, it's because she needs a nap, or she'll come out and say, "I'm ready to say sorry."
Yeah, she always comes
And then
out
she'll come
and
out and
wants to say
apologize.
sorry, and then we get on their level and like hug them and say, explain why. What
And
made
the
us
babies
mad.
have just started getting timeout. It's kind of hard to get them to sit there, but
We've done it. We've
when
done
we've
it.
done it a few times, they kind of are getting it
They're
now
kinda-
that they have to sit in
They're
timeout.
super cute. They just sit
Yeah,
against the
it's
wall
funny.
and they just like look at you and then they get up. All right. Will we continue to vlog as the kids get older, and what if they don't want to be filmed? Great question.
So we'll do it as long as it's working for us. And even right now, they don't want to be filmed. We don't film them. We don't film them when they're throwing fits. We don't film Gemma. If she doesn't want to be on the camera, she's not on the camera. Royal's off doing his own thing. We're not forcing him to be right in front of the camera with what we're doing. Like, we just kind of let them come and go as they please right
And
now.
honestly,
even.
yeah, in our house too, having like a camera, getting a camera out, it's no different than people pulling their phones out. Like it's a natural, normal thing. We just film our lives. But at the same time, me and Cara have already discussed, it's a big thing for us that we never put our kids in a situation where they're going to be embarrassed later on in life.
Yeah, and that's another question that came up for later.
Okay. So when I edit, I always think ahead, like, hey, if they're older, will this embarrass them? Like, I don't want to put that out there. And so for the most
And that's
part,
kind of on the discipline thing. Like I've read comments before that say that we don't discipline them, or we need to show them being disciplined or show them not being perfect, like throwing fits. Again, we're not gonna like expose them like that. And if they are throwing a fit and need to be disciplined or need to be comforted, that's what we're gonna do, and it's not a priority to film it.
amazing kids, we don't film when they're having meltdowns. When will we potty train the triplets? I don't know. You know this answer.
When they're ready.
Right, but when do we do Gemma?
So I tried to do Gemma when she first turned 2 because the triplets were coming and I thought it was a good idea. She'd go in her little potty, but wasn't that interested. She kind of would do like 50-50 of around the house or in her potty. So then I just waited until she was ready, and she was like over 2.5. And then all of a sudden she just clicked and she was potty trained. And she's really good. Hasn't had many accidents. With the triplets, I'm not gonna try to force them like early, like, oh, you guys are 2 now, I'm gonna potty train you right now. I'm gonna wait until they're ready.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do them when each individual one is ready. Like it's not gonna be they can all try at the same time, but I'm not gonna like, okay, all 3 of you are being potty trained right now.
And honestly, it might be a little later than like normal. because in general, like the triplets, like we're not rushing to do anything with them because there are 3 of them.
I'll just let them do it at their own pace.
Yeah.
That's it. When they're ready. Who are daddy's versus mommy's girl, boy? Like, who's a mommy's girl, who's daddy's girl?
Well, I know who mommy's boy is. That's easy. Who's daddy's girl?
Reese?
Yeah, well, obviously it was Gemma when she was the only one, but now of the triplets, Reese is always like attached to me. Like, and Reese is the one where when I leave the house, Reese runs to the door crying.
Yeah.
Saying, da-da.
And she's kind of, it's hard to say because she is clingy to like both of us. Like she's just a clingy baby, but she
Which
for
actually,
sure
I love that.
clings to you more than any of the other kids.
Uh-huh.
I would say Royal loves his mom.
Yeah, mama's boy, holy cow. Or Wren also, same thing.
Wren likes both of us. She'll take either.
She'll take either.
She's easy.
But Reese is the one that runs up first to me and runs after me when I leave crying.
Yeah, she cries when he leaves. He just started doing that.
I
then
love it.
Gemma,
I love it.
Gemma is getting older and smarter, and she knows who to go to for what.
Mm-hmm. Like right now, Daddy, I want a snack.
She wants me when it's like real feelings and real things. She wants Darik when she wants something that she knows mom will say no to.
She just makes me the Disneyland dad. I'm sorry, I can't help it. All right, how do we think each will react to baby?
To the baby. Gemma is stoked. She is excited.
She talks about the baby often.
Yeah, I think Reese will have a harder time adjusting to just the change of it and not being the baby. She wants to be the baby. I think
Wren will probably be the best.
Wren is very nurturing, so I think that she will like to
She'll
do things
try
with
to
him
put
the most.
the binky in and try to
take
put the
care of him.
bottle in.
And Royal, I think, will surprise us. Like, I think he'll kind of be into it. Like, he'll be, because he's really soft and gentle and sweet with the girls. So I think he'll kind of be like, oh, baby, and then he'll like run away, dance away.
Baby.
Yeah.
Where's the truck? Where's the truck? Where's the truck?
Go find a truck.
He'll find the little vacuum.
I think he'll be surprisingly sweet towards the baby.
Do we think Reese will always be cuddly, attached?
Or is it a stage?
Or is that a stage?
I think it is part of her personality, and I was like that as a baby, and I still feel like I'm kind of like that with my mom. Mm-hmm. I'm a little attached.
It's like Reese
like
kind of
needy.
feels, I feel like Reese is unsure about like the world still. Like she's unsure if it's like a safe place.
But
so
she
she's
had
like,
the hardest.
She's hesitant.
She had the hardest like NICU and just early on. She was like in pain with reflux and all that. So I think maybe that's why she's more like that.
She's the one that had like a spinal tap and the NICU. Maybe early on things can cause
like the separation
why she's
at
like
birth.
that. Yeah, separation like
and
anxiety.
I had separation from my birth mom at birth, and like the counselors that my mom took me to said like babies can feel that. Like they know when they're separated from their mom, and I think that Reese and I kind of have that same cling to the mothers. How did we know each other was the one?
Us? Mm-hmm. We still don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know how I knew.
Me and Cara, it's a weird thing.
We
Cara
knew
and
each
I.
other.
What was that?
Was that lightning?
Or,
It was
an
bright.
alien.
It was
Not
really,
kidding.
really bright.
There's like a big flash outside. Is it?
Maybe Brooke's fixing the sprinkler or something.
I don't hear thunder though. We'll check the cameras later. Definitely UFO moment or something.
We knew each other. We were friends for like 3 years. We dated for a year, and then we were engaged for 4 months.
We were engaged for 4 months? That's a short engagement, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people are engaged for like
But
years.
we dated for a year.
Which doesn't make sense to me.
And we knew each other for like 3 years.
We were
before
such
that.
good friends that it felt, we already said like when we started hanging out, because we always would see each other at the gym here and there, always like ask about each other's girlfriend and boyfriends, and like we were such good friends. Like yeah, I thought she was cute, but like I never thought I'd ever get with Cara. Ever. Like I never thought we were just such good friends. And then when we started hanging out, it kind of felt weird because we're like, oh my gosh, we're so comfortable with each other.
We already knew everything
like,
about each
we're
other.
We're gonna get married.
Like we both were like, oh my gosh, like do we even go there? Because if we start dating, we're going to get married. There's nothing to learn about each other.
Yeah, there's nothing you're gonna learn. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. It's like we already know each other so much.
We knew each other. We knew each other's personalities. We knew how we like meshed.
There was attraction, so we're like, dang it. We literally like face palmed. We're like, we're gonna get married.
Yeah, we were both like, oh my gosh, should we even start dating? Because we're gonna get married.
And here we are.
So we got married.
The Chatwins.
But they always say marry your best friend, so it's a good way to go.
It worked out. It's working out, and yes.
So
to
far,
be honest, she is the one. I was just kidding.
Oh, but you have a moment where you knew I was the one.
I mean, Super Bowl Sunday, I remember that.
No, that's when you first told me you loved me.
Okay.
At the gym, the song.
Oh, hey, pretty girl.
Mm-hmm. He was at the gym working out, and we were
hey,
dating.
Pretty girl. Na, na, na.
And then he was listening
Got
to us
your
a little.
mama's eye.
And
If I just howled like I knew she would. Hey, pretty girl, you did so good.
And he was listening to Hey Pretty Girl, and he started crying in the gym in the middle
Pretty
of his
girl.
workout.
When
And
it's
he
my
went and
time to
texted me, and he's
go.
like, I just started crying in the middle of the gym listening to this song because it's about you, and it's my confirmation that we need to get married.
Because the last lyrics of the song are, I'm gonna thank the Lord for a real good life. Pretty little girl and a beautiful wife. And I was like, we're gonna have a girl. And it was Gemma.
He
So
knew
it was
we
our
were
song.
having a girl.
Hey Pretty Girl by Kip Moore.
Oh yeah, Kip.
Right here. Go listen to that song and the lyrics.
So do the triplets go to daycare, or do I watch them 24/7, or what? They don't go to daycare. We have help that comes to the house. She comes 3 days a week right now for a few hours each day. And that's when Darik and I can get our work done. Because it doesn't really make sense for us to take them to daycare when we like work in the house. We work from home for the most part. So we have someone come to our house, and then that way I can be super involved still. Or we can just use her help to go do something fun with all of them.
It's Michelle. You guys know who Michelle
Yeah,
is?
Michelle, she's been in vlogs before.
We love her. So like, she doesn't come every day, no. When she does come, it's so helpful for us. Like literally just, sometimes we're here in the house, but we're just doing laundry, or that's the time I can go work out real quick. But for the most part, I'll say it right now, Cara's a super mom. She is a super mother.
I'm tired.
She does mostly everything. And
But he helps a lot.
I'm
Like,
here,
that's the
I'm here a
thing.
lot.
He's
So
here
like,
a lot too.
I'm like your sidekick.
But I know how to get
Our house would
done.
not run without Cara. It wouldn't.
Where do we all shop? Get a pen and paper out. For newborns, my favorite outfits are Loved Baby, they're organic little onesies, Kiki Pants, Me Bee Baby, and Solly Baby has really cute little sets for newborns. For the triplets and Gemma, I love Me Bee Baby still. That's where I get a ton of Royals outfits. I always get asked where I get boy clothes. Zara, Jamie K, Riley, and Crew are my top faves. And then I get like basics and other stuff at like
Target, right?
Target, Gap, Old Navy. Then where we shop, I would say Free People, Zara, Nordstrom are my top 3.
Me, I like Zara, Urban Outfitters. I do like some stuff in Zoomies. And then I wear a lot of like workout clothes from like ASRV.co, Aesthetic Revolution, and Built.
And I love Baby
Built
Breeze.
brand.
Baby Breeze are like our favorite jammies, even right now, like from newborn until Gemma's age. Those are your favorite jammies for them. They're super soft and stretchy and zip, clip at the top. They're great. Where's our wagon from? Best thing that we own. It is from Wonderfold Wagon, and you can use the code Cara Chatwin to get $20 off any wagon. They have 2-seaters and 4-seaters, and if you have a lot of kids, it's life-changing.
We love that thing. This one, ooh, do we have baby C's name? And are we going to announce it before he is born? So I will say this, yes, we do.
We think we do,
We think we do.
but it's not full. We don't have the full name yet.
No, but we have the name. And people say, what is baby C? Just know this, it is not baby Chatwin. It's baby C, that's a name. All right, that's all we're gonna say.
So what are some of our go-to meals at home? I've been into the crock pot lately.
Yeah.
So
Crock pot.
look up like cream
Mwah.
cheese chicken. Cream cheese chicken is so good on rice. Also like a crack chili cream cheese, obviously like my creamy chicken stuff, but we've been doing this like chili crack cream cheese recipe, and we put it with like chips and sour cream on top, and it's so good. The babies love it.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting real hungry.
Costco, I love all their pre-made meals.
Costco has some good stuff.
Yeah, I just love their pre-made stuff that's easy. You could just throw it in the oven.
There's a company that delivers meals weekly.
Yeah,
I do
he does
that
a lot of
often. And
those.
it's more like just healthy stuff you put in the fridge. It's called 1% Fitness, but it's just like pretty healthy, like chicken and rice and just vegetables, and they put them in little
I feel like
things.
it's kind of more like fitness
Yeah.
diet meal kind of thing.
I get that stuff too, but we
I've been making soups. Those are good. I just go on Pinterest and like look up crock pot meals really.
crockpot is the way to go.
And
Cheap.
I love salmon.
Easy.
Salmon with honey and lemon pepper. Can't beat it.
We're gonna go fast. We're gonna speed this up.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
go.
trying.
Let's go. Ooh, TV shows. This is right up my alley.
Yeah, what TV shows do we like to watch if we watch TV?
Is this we? I don't know, because we don't watch
We
too much
don't
together.
watch a lot of TV
We don't.
in general because we're tired at night.
No, we do not. But I have watched my fair share of shows. Before the kids, I
Breaking
watched
Bad?
a lot. Breaking Bad is my all-time favorite TV show ever.
He made me watch it and he rewatched it with me, and I loved that one actually.
Breaking Bad, amazing. Game of Thrones was my second. I was so into that. Even though it was, I didn't like the ending too much, I still appreciated everything about it. I listened to music. Okay, so if you guys go to YouTube, guys, this is a fun fact. Go type in GOT, so got, and then calm. And this right here, this one in the middle, says Winterfell, ambience. Every single night, for how long now, Cara? Over
He
a
literally
year.
got YouTube premium so he could listen to it when
Yeah,
his
I
phone
pay
was off without any
I pay
ads.
$15 a month, 100% for that.
To sleep too.
So it stays on. Second I go to bed, I turn it on in our room, and I play it for...
Stop. You're making this way too long. You're making this one question like 5 minutes.
I'm stoked about it. Trust me, go and listen to it and see if you guys can just leave your phone on, turn it upside down. You don't have to pay for that, but...
Okay, anyway. TV shows.
Sleep like a baby.
I like documentaries kind of more. I like to watch documentaries. If I want to just have like mindless something on the TV, I've watched New Girl.
Yeah, she's all
I don't know how many times because it's just my comfort show.
She used to watch Gossip Girl too.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Okay.
Chuck Bias.
How do we make an income? How are we both at home? And a lot of questions are if you were still with Vivint.
So how do you make an income? So I did summer sales with Vivint for like 10 years and I was good at selling. It's just you have to travel every single summer. So
for like 4 months, he would be out of the state.
So when we got married, she came out the first summer and like it was like, meh, you know, it's kind of hard because I'm working all day long, come home, I'm so tired. She wants time together.
Like not like a normal like 9 to 5, 5 days a week. It's like 9 to 10 p.m., 6 days a week.
Yeah, and then I get home and I'm just spent. And I'm the manager too, so I deal with all like the problems of our whole team. So I get home and then still
get home and be on the phone.
Go to their apartment, meet with them, and then I get home and she's like, let's watch a movie. And I'm like, please.
And then Sunday on his day off, I'm like, oh my gosh, let's go do something. Get me out of this apartment. And he'd be like, all I want to do is nothing.
So anyway, that was like the base of like I did really well at that. So that's what kind of allowed us when we had the triplets to slow it down, stay at home completely. The YouTube thing came out of nowhere and it was just a blessing. So now
it was just like honestly like perfect timing because with the triplets we're like, how is he gonna leave for 4 months?
Yeah.
You know, it just was meant to be.
We do that YouTube thing. She does Instagram.
I have my Instagram that I do, and then Chatwin Collection and my Young Living now, which I love. And
I have some investments in like other side things. I will be starting a project with doing some building too with my dad. So just a lot of side things, but mainly our, I'd say main source right now is probably the side investments for sure. And
like YouTube, Instagram.
Social media, yeah.
What camera and what lens do we use?
So honestly, I'm all about quality, but I didn't go super, super expensive on the camera. It's a Canon M50. The lens, I have lots of lenses for it, but the one that I use the most is the 22 millimeter. It's like a pancake lens, so it's like this thick is all. It's just the smallest vlogging camera and the screen flips out so we can see ourselves because I have to see if we're lit up.
When someone asks what camera and lens you use, just say Canon M50.
Sorry, I go into depth.
And then you just say, well,
go. Okay. We have to get through.
Chatwin Collection, is it at home, at a warehouse? Do I package it all myself? It is in our home. We have an apartment in our basement and I turned it into my Chatwin Collection room. We package it, print labels, do it all ourselves. Everything is by me.
Everything Chatwin Collection and Chatfam merch, me and Cara pack it. Sometimes Gemma helps us and we send it off with love. So
yeah, keep
it coming, you guys, and we'll package it for you.
Do we want more babies after this baby?
Who are you gonna ask, me or you?
You.
I could be done. It's been amazing and it's been crazy and I could be good right now because we still are having one in the oven. Cara, on the other hand,
I asked her. With the 4.
I could be, yeah. At first I thought 4 was perfect because I come from a family of 4, so I have a brother and 2 older sisters, so I thought that's perfect.
And I always thought that I would be done at 3 or 4, but that was with single babies, like 3 pregnancies or 4 pregnancies. And I think the triplets just kind of like, they just changed that. Like I didn't want to only have those 2 pregnancies and be done with like less than 2 years of each other, be totally done having kids. So I wanted to have another baby for sure, number 5, which is like insane because I never thought I'd have 5 kids. But I wanted number 5 for sure. I wasn't planning on having him this soon. Just thinking about being done having babies makes me actually want to cry. Ever. Like I feel like I could have babies for the rest of my life and be happy.
I mean, you could, it doesn't mean you should.
Right. I just don't know when my heart will be like content not having babies. But this could be our last one. I'll see how I feel when he comes. I know I'm crazy, I know.
House tour. By golly, darn it, dang it, I wish
we are the worst.
But this is the thing, my promise to you
was 2020,
It was 2020,
right?
so I'm rounding up quick on the end of the year. I'll do it this year.
There's so many things I want to do still, and I don't have all the time to do it and get it done. But yeah, you can just see what we're working with, and then we can update you as we go.
One, we've had a fiasco with our bed, and we still haven't gotten it in. It's been months without it, so. But this year, plan on it. Degrees studied. Me and my brother went to an early college high school, so we graduated high school with our associate's degrees. So it's kind of like a good head start, and then minored in biology, Thought I wanted to be a dentist. Did sales. Quickly realized I'm making money doing sales. I don't want to be a dentist. I'm not into that. So we switched it.
I cannot imagine him being a dentist. That is like the furthest from Darik kind of job.
Yeah, who knows? It's just one
Like
of those
an
things.
office job.
So yeah, so I switched it to speech communication. Me and my brother took every class the same in college. Speech communication.
And I
studied at Utah Valley University
And-
on an academic scholarship. All right, next, go. Okay, now.
Okay, we're gonna go super quick and let me tell you about every class I ever took.
Well, don't ask me questions because it's hard. Okay?
It is really hard to answer.
You just start
Okay.
talking and then it's like
so in
word
high
vomit.
school, I took.
Oh, jeez, we have to hurry. Okay, we're at 30 minutes.
Okay, in high school, I took college classes in child development, careers with children, those type of classes. And then I went to cosmetology school and I have my cosmetology license and basic esthetician license. That's my schooling.
That's how we met too.
Can we
She came to
just-
Utah to do hair school.
Which siblings are the closest?
Who's the closest?
It's hard to say because Gemma will play with each individually. Like she likes to be rough and tumble with Royal because he puts up with that. I would say her and Reese are the closest. They play together most often. Wren is really good because she kind of gets along with everybody and she'll kind of do her own thing with each of them too.
Yeah, I feel like it's all equal, honestly. I see them playing with each other all the time.
I think Gemma and Reese have a little bit closer. But then Reese and Wren are getting really close now that they're sharing a room. They have a lot of fun together.
Is Royal okay? Dun dun dun.
Oh my gosh, everyone
Fell off
so
the
many
swing.
comments because he fell off the swing in the vlog where we asked these questions. Like, is Royal okay? He fell off the swing. It's Royal, you guys. He falls, then he gets
I wonder if
back
it
up.
like did it look bad because obviously he like fell.
And then you cut it
but
off because you were
I don't
getting
even
him.
remember what happened because nothing happened. Royal popped back
But what
up.
did happen after that was the huge wooden swing came and smacked Wren in the head.
yeah.
But is that a surprise to anyone?
And she has a big old bruise.
She
But
has
no.
a big bruise right here.
Royal, he's ran full speed, jumped into this beanbag, and he jumped and his corner of his head just smacked the corner of the piano so hard we thought he was like
so
knocked
hard.
out.
He had, before anything formed, he just had like a dent in his head.
Like a dent. I'm
Like
like,
it looked
oh
like just a dent.
my gosh. And he
It was
didn't even
crazy.
cry.
No, he's always fine.
Me and Cara thought he was gonna be unconscious.
He really like does not. If he cries, it's because you're holding him, trying to see if he's okay, and he wants you to put him down to go do the next thing.
So I'm serious. He's a future all-star. He is a very, very tough kid. I'm not
He
kidding.
is.
A lot of pain tolerance. I don't know how he does it. How tall are we? I am 6'2". Cara is.
I am 5'3" and 3/4", so I say 5'4" because I'm closer to 5'4" than 5'3".
How do we deal with so much stress? I just feel like it's kind of who we are. We wouldn't be able to handle this if we couldn't deal with stress.
You just have to.
We just deal with it pretty well because I don't feel like we're really stressed out in general.
I mean,
feel like
certain situations, I'm
crazy.
like, yeah, you get stressed out in certain situations, but it always calms back
But I
down.
notice when we go in public, people kind of see us with their whole family and they get stressed. They're just like, oh, I'm getting so much anxiety watching your family. Like, how do you guys do it? And we don't like feel that. We're just like, oh, you're stressed? Yeah, they're kind of loud right now, but it's normal.
Yeah, we're both pretty laid back in general, so
Yeah.
I think that helps.
So we kind of have like a mentality where, yeah, we deal with it pretty well. I don't know how. How do we get them to eat or drink water so well?
No, how do we get our kids to like eat so well and drink water so well? Like they drink a lot of water.
They're obsessed
is
with
what this
water.
person was saying.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't have any advice because all of our kids always been good eaters. Like I've never struggled with getting them to eat or try new things or wanting the same thing. Like
But what do you think has helped them be that way? Like,
maybe because ever since they're babies, I just feed them everything.
Yeah. I think she gives them a lot of variety since they're
I don't
babies.
like only give them like macaroni and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, chicken nuggets. Like I feel like a lot of people, like we do give them those things,
And they like them.
but we give
Every
them
kid
what
does.
we eat too.
Yeah.
Like we give them like salad,
Yeah.
salmon,
Small portions of what we eat.
and yeah, like we give them like real grown-up food too. So I think just kind of mixing that in there from the time that they can start eating.
And then
helps.
I don't know why they love water so much. I would say because the triplets don't have binkies, so maybe
Yeah.
they get their soothing from like a water bottle.
Gemma's always just loved water too, and I love water. You love water.
I love water.
We love water. I don't know.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Hard question. I love visiting so many places.
He would live here.
I mean, to me, I'm so in love with Utah. But my family's from here. I was born here. To me, I call it paradise. I love it. I do. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Team
Go
claims
ahead.
that you like Utah.
I'm trying to figure out where I'd live. And I
You would
don't- I
live
don't
in
know.
Utah 100%.
I love New Zealand. I would live there for a while, but I don't know.
I would live in California, not LA, because crazy right now. But I would
Crazy?
definitely live in like more southern-ish
Orange County
California.
area.
Orange County.
Yeah, she just loves that area.
I just love the beach. It just makes my soul happy. I don't necessarily love the politics there. All the craziness.
There's a lot of craziness going on in this world. Easiest triplets to take care of. Who's the easiest triplet to take care of?
It depends on which aspect we're talking about. Royal is the easiest emotionally. He's not like needy and clingy and crying at you and
But
physically.
locomotively,
He's the hardest.
mobility.
We were at Sundance tonight. How many times did I have to sprint after him because he's trying to like
He just
climb in
runs.
the river?
He runs away. He does not stay
He
by
just
us.
wants to run around. So he's hard that way, but I would say
Yes.
he is the easiest. But I think overall, I think Wren's the easiest right now. She's just
Yeah.
kind of cool as a cucumber. She does her thing. She says
Cool
what's
as a
up to you.
cucumber. Yeah. She's really chill and just
She likes
funny.
you, but she's like cool doing her own thing. So.
Reese isn't hard, except she just doesn't want to be put down a lot. She's just like, hold
Yeah,
me,
if you need to
hold
get
me,
stuff
and
done,
I'm happy.
she's hard. But if you don't need to get stuff done, it's nice to have a little cuddle buddy. What will we drive with 5 car seats? So we're hoping we can drive our van. We have new car seats for the triplets right now. I got skinnier
just
ones.
got 'em.
I measured the back seat and I don't think they're gonna fit across. So we don't know, but we will let you know once we
Yeah.
try it.
I think next video we're gonna show you guys our car seats, but we got awesome brand new car seats. We'll see if they fit, and we're gonna test it with you guys. We'll see if they fit.
Yeah.
When
If
the
they don't
van-
fit, we will take you car shopping with us.
Yeah, but I am looking at cars too. I do want a bigger car. I'm actually looking at like some GMCs, some Escalades,
Yeah.
like the extended cabs,
Something bigger.
Navigator. I don't know.
Sprinter van.
How do we find time for the two of us right now after 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
Oh shucks, Cara. Let's spend some time together. What do you say?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, really, nap time, we can kind of do stuff. When Michelle is here, a lot of times
Oh, yeah.
we'll run to lunch, just the two of us. Like, we'll try
Love
to get
that.
stuff done, then we'll run to lunch and come back before she leaves. So we get like that. But we have been talking recently a lot about we need to just find like a nighttime babysitter so we can go out once in a while.
Yeah, we don't have any babysitters, and so we're gonna find some. I don't know how we have.
We've never had like a date babysitter.
Never, not once. So maybe my parents a few times, but I want to get someone
Yeah,
I
like
trust.
an actual babysitter.
Hey, come over,
babysitter.
go to dinner.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Favorite Halloween and Christmas movies?
They said, I think I already know Cara's is Hocus Pocus.
Oh my gosh, she watches everything like seasonal every season. So she'll watch Hocus Pocus maybe 5 times.
I like just the
during October.
cheesy, classic, get you in the spirit movies. I love Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, The Grinch, Christmas Vacation.
Just real quick, when it comes to movies, I'm a movie guy. There's no movie out there that's gonna be like top notch. That's like a holiday movie. Not even possible. Like they're fun to watch during the holidays.
He
so-
actually hates them during the holidays.
But like my top 100 list is not including a Christmas or Halloween or whatever movie. Like
I'm
they're
not
just
there
not.
for the
I know.
theatrical,
Production wise, they're
like-
just not. They're not amazing movies. They're entertaining for the season. But Halloween, without question, Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite.
Yeah.
The music. Christmas movie. What's a good Christmas movie?
I don't know.
The Mistletones.
The Mistletones, because he's in it. Go watch it.
Totally kidding. The Mistletones was
look
on.
up the chest notes on Mistletones.
It's embarrassing. Don't do it.
Do it.
It was on ABC, and that's like the only movie I was in. Well, another one too. But Christmas, I love Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Turbo Man. Was it a relief to conceive naturally?
Yes, it's actually really cool. It's like such a good feeling after you've like tried and struggled and like gone through all of the pain of that. To get pregnant naturally is like amazing. I wasn't trying to get pregnant right now, so that part wasn't like a relief. It was kind of like stressful. But yes, the fact that it happened naturally is like so amazing and exciting. And my body is just doing what it's supposed to do, which is great. It means that I'm taking good care of it now, I guess. Better, I don't know.
It's been crazy, but it's been a blessing knowing that we can do it naturally, and now knowing that baby C coming, that he's supposed to be here. So
Yeah.
how do we decide what to share and find balance? Honestly, we organically share what we do that day, or every other day is what we're doing right now. So we don't really plan too much, honestly. It's
And
just
we don't share a lot of like super personal stuff, like personal things that we're like going through really. That's like deeper. Like I feel like we have a good like privacy.
for sure. I mean,
Because I mean, some people I feel like think that anyone that's on a vlog or on social media that they just are like, you're exposing your family and you don't need to share your life with everyone. And it's like 20-minute vlogs are not like your entire life.
Right.
There's a lot that goes
course.
on behind the scenes, like us packaging up packages and working. that you don't see. You get to see like the fun stuff. So it's kind of like the highlight reel.
But at the same time, like what you see, another UFO.
Lightning. It's
UFO, I'm convinced. It's really bright flashing. We have 2 windows right here and they both light up. It's like very distracting. Oh, I hear the thunder. There's the thunder. What you see is what you get. Really, it is snippets of like 15, 20 minutes. That's us. We do
not
we do
to say
privacy.
that we're not real for the camera. Like we're real. This is real life.
No, but we don't share everything.
But we don't share everything. I
And-
guess we just you just have to find what you're comfortable with. Some people do share a lot. Which kid were we most like as kids? I already said Reese was me.
I was royal.
He was royal.
Probably worse. My mom called me and Dylan search and destroy because we would search for
She
something.
said that Dylan
and then
searched and Darik
I would just-
destroyed.
Dylan found it and I'd come break it. So
Which
that's what
sounds exactly
Royal
like
loves to
Royal.
like break stuff. He just loves to. And
Yeah,
It's
and
a- it's a
Reese,
boy thing.
we're both just needy mama's little babies.
little cling bots.
Yep.
Favorite fall activities? Sipping
Everything.
pumpkin lattes, spice lattes.
We are going on a train ride, like this like little haunted train ride. Sundance has a haunted ski lift ride
Yeah,
that
we
you
go
go
on
on
a
at
ski lift
night,
a lot. We
and
go
they
to-
have it all decorated down below so you can see Halloween stuff.
Utah has a lot of haunted houses and haunted
Utah
corn
is
maze.
huge on Halloween.
Yeah, haunted corn mazes. Yeah, we get in the spirit here. I love it. I love when you
We go to like 10 different pumpkin patches, hay rides.
There's a lot of neighborhoods that like.
Oh, Thriller.
Oh yeah, I'm going
That's
to.
like one of our favorite things, like an adult thing to do. Every single year we go to Thriller.
It's like a dance company
up at a
puts it
theater
on.
in Salt Lake, and it's like the coolest dancing.
It's all to like Michael Jackson's Thriller theme, and then it has like a lot of themes. It's
Yeah.
kind of spooky, but good dancing. It's awesome.
Carved pumpkins.
Na,
Yeah.
na,
The
na,
north.
Thriller. Na 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 na.
It is
I'm
my-
gonna go audition this year.
It is my favorite holiday for the activities. Like, I just love the feeling and how it lasts like a whole month long.
And pumpkin pie. I'm obsessed with pumpkin pie with whipped cream. That
Yeah,
is-
which he doesn't like pie very much.
No, I don't like pie. Pumpkin pie, I can eat it all day from Costco. How do we function so well with 5 kids? How do we keep the house tidy?
That's my like biggest pet peeve with having so many children is our house doesn't stay tidy.
I mean,
It is so freaking
It's
hard to
so-
keep the house clean.
when they nap, you can tidy a little
You
bit.
can clean the whole thing spotless
When
while
the
they
monster's
nap.
awake.
The second they wake up, they go back down for bed, and I'm like, what happened?
Oh my gosh.
So
Look
I
at our
mean,
house.
we just try to clean as much as we can, but I would honestly like lose my sanity if I had to keep the house spotless all the time because it's just not possible.
Mm-hmm. It's
with-
decently clean right now, but we have our
Kids.
laundry over here.
It's all folded.
all
I
folded.
folded it all.
There's
but
knickknacks everywhere,
I need to
like
put it away.
water bottles.
Yeah, just like little shoes that the kids get out, you know.
And then how do we function? I run off of little sleep. I should be sleeping more. We're tired a lot, but
We
we just
just-
push through.
We just do it, and we try to like get out and do things that are fun for the kids. Try to get them out, get them tired. I mean, you just kind of do what you gotta do.
We're getting there. This
Yeah,
is the
we're
last
close.
last 10 questions. Ready? Was Gemma shy like Reese or like Wren?
Or was she more like Wren? She was definitely not shy like Reese, but
No.
she also was not like Wren. She kind of is just how she is. She was just a happy, silly baby.
Yeah.
She loved everyone. She wasn't shy, like she would go to anybody, but she didn't have that like Wren CEO attitude either. She was not like demanding and she didn't yell at you like Wren does. She just was like her little cute bubbly self. She's always been like that and really funny. She would like ever since she was tiny, she'd like do little things to try to make people laugh and she still does that.
Did Cara breastfeed all the babies? How long? What are your thoughts on breastfeeding?
I love it. And I breastfed Gemma until she was 1, a little bit over 1. She kind of just weaned herself. She never had formula or bottles or anything. And then with the triplets, since they were in the NICU, they got bottles right away. I did nurse Royal the most. I nursed the girls a few times each, but they just ended up preferring bottles because that's what they were more used to, where Royal was really good at nursing. So I would nurse him more once they were actually home. I nursed them until they were maybe 3 months old, or pumped for them, because I would pump for the girls and Royal, and they'd like rotate it. I like it, and I'm excited to do it again, and I'm excited to like have one baby that I can just nurse.
We're not gonna use the baby Brezza, huh?
I won't even have to use the baby Brezza.
Wow, that baby Brezza got so much work.
This was my favorite question.
What? I don't even know what it says.
Darik, what are well tells?
What are well tells?
What are well tells?
What are well tells?
They're making fun of how you talk. Because you
Oh.
said whale tails, You're calling the girls' ponytails whale tails.
Oh, well tails.
And they said, what are whale tails?
Oh,
that's how
whale
you say
tails.
it. And
Yeah.
it made me laugh so hard because
What are whale
when I
tails?
watched that vlog, I was sitting next to him and I said, oh my gosh, you said whale tails.
That's
Like
what
I actually heard that too.
Whale tails. That's it. Whale
So
tail.
I thought that was hilarious.
It's a whale tail, but who
Whale
cares?
tail.
It's a Utah thing. Look at we don't say kitten. We don't pronounce our T's in Utah, okay?
I know,
So
they
it's
always
kitten.
make fun of how you say button.
Yeah, so it's
You
button.
say, hit that button.
Hit the button.
Button.
Or it's not kitten, it's kitten. It's not mountain, it's mountain. Mountain. People are like, why did you say mountain?
And they say sell instead of sale. Like,
I'm gonna go
is this
sell.
for sale? But is this for sale? Anyway, okay.
I'm saying.
I just thought that was a funny
I'm saying
one.
it right as it's supposed to be spelled, but I just pronounce it. Is this for sale?
In your mind, you're saying it how it's supposed to be.
I'm saying S-A-L-E, but yeah, is this for sale?
Do we fight? We seem to get along so well. Yes, we fight.
I mean, if we really fought, she would win.
I would
Do
say.
we fight? Yeah, we do, for sure. But like I said, going back to like being such good friends, I think that we're so like.
We get over it really fast.
Yeah, we go over it like as if like with a
We
sibling.
get in a fight and then start doing something together with the babies, like
Yeah, because we have to.
because we have to.
And then we kind of, and I'm always like waiting for her to like go back to just forgetting about the fight, and she'll be like, "Darik, can we go in the drawer and get the bottle?" And I'm just like, "Yes, she's over it." So the
'Cause I need
babies
help.
bring us together. Yeah.
But we don't fight. I feel like.
But if she
it's-
ignores me for a while, then yeah, I know she's still mad.
we kind of. It's more like big things. Like I feel like,
Like
we
I
don't-
ate
we
her
don't-
cookie one time, and she didn't talk to me for a week.
But
we're pretty
yes,
good
I
at
think
that.
everyone fights. I
Okay, let's
think.
go. Well, tell.
Will Ro and baby share a room? Yes, they will eventually. Don't know when because the baby will be with us for a while. Once he's sleeping better, I'll put him with Royal, and Royal's like the best sleeper, so I'm not that worried about Royal sleeping with the baby. But yeah, I'm gonna get their little room together. Royal's room, I mean, you guys saw it. It's getting put together right now, and eventually baby will join him. What does Gemma want to be when she grows up? Someone asked us to ask her, but I already asked her for her preschool, her first day of preschool questions that I did, and she said she wants to be a witch because she really likes witches. So she's being a witch for Halloween
Yeah, for Halloween. So.
because, you
She's
know,
being a cute
maybe
special
not
witch.
when she grows up, but for Halloween when she's 3, she can be a witch.
Here, I'll ask it. Where are
Right
we?
here.
Oh, did we design or buy our house? We built it from the ground up with my father, who does
Yeah.
Chatwin homes. So we
It was
designed everything.
so fun. We got to pick out everything, design everything, and obviously that was like 6 or 7 years ago now.
Yeah.
Probably 7 that we like actually were picking everything out. There's like I want to build again so bad because it's so fun and
Yeah,
like your style changes.
and your head changes, you know. But
Like,
yeah, we love it.
There's some things I totally love and would keep the same, but then there's some things that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to change that so bad. It's really fun. We'll build again someday. Describe each kid in 3 words.
Okay, start with Gemma.
Okay, you do Gemma.
Okay, I'll do Gemma. Okay, Gemma in 3 words. Holy cow, like, this
It's
is so
hard.
hard. I want to think of every word I can. Okay, 1, I would say hilarious. She's hilarious. 2, insanely dash sweet. Dash is the 1 word. She's so sweet. She is. And 3, loving. She's so
She's
loving.
like such a good big sister.
Such a big sister, so loving.
Okay,
That's hard.
I'll do Reese.
Okay, go.
Sensitive.
Good.
She's a sensitive girl, but she's like goofy. Like when
Yeah,
she gets in her moods,
she's silly. She does.
I feel like she kind of hides it a lot because she's like shy and sensitive, but she gets really funny. So she's pretty
funny.
goofy. And she kind of is a little, I don't know what the word would be. Let's see.
Holy thunder.
Like she's a little bit motherly, I would say, to all of them. She kind of like tattles, and if someone's doing
She's gonna
something,
go
she
tattle,
kind of
yeah.
like,
She tries to be like the mother figure a little
yeah,
bit.
she kind of like will
Like,
tattle,
no,
or
no,
she'll
no.
go after someone saying,
No,
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 no.
and like waddling after them, like,
She'll chase Royal. We'll say, Royal, get down. And she'll
Row,
run.
no.
No. And we're just like, look at her
it's
just
really
being a mom.
funny.
So Ren, do Ren. Ready?
No, you have to do Royal. We're doing birth order.
Oh, Royal. Royal is energetic, extremely energetic.
He is.
Just a.
And it's funny
he
though,
doesn't
'cause
stop.
he's like Energizer Bunny, and then when he runs out of batteries,
He'll literally fall
he
over
just falls over and just cries for night.
until we put him in
Like,
bed,
it's
and then it's just
crazy.
instant. Just
It's like it's like the craziest.
so energetic. I'd say sweet too. Such
He
a
is
sweet
so
boy.
sweet
He's
with
gonna,
the
he's gonna be
girls.
such a sweet boy.
He's so soft
Having
and
all
just
sisters
gentle
right
and
now.
so sweet.
Very gentle and soft. so sweet, and then third, hungry. He eats like a freaking beast.
I would say, like, he's an engineer. Like, he loves to, like,
curious.
figure things out.
That's the word, curious.
He wants
he'll see
to
a switch. He wants to go and
He wants to see what the
figure
switch
out,
does. He wants to see how things work.
And he'll see what light
He
is
wants
going on
to
and off.
push the buttons on the microwave, open, close, open, close. Like, he loves to just, like, see how things work.
Okay, that's awesome.
Wren.
Bossy?
Bossy's not a good word.
She used to be, yeah.
She is bossy, but she's CEO. It's a CEO mentality.
Oh, CEO. She's the boss.
But she's also the most nurturing.
Nurturing?
Nurturing,
And
for sure.
I will say
She
intelligent.
really, yeah, she is.
Wren knows the most words right now. She wows us the most as far as like things that she
just
says.
knows how to get, even if she can't say it, she knows exactly how to get across what she wants, and you know what she wants.
And you're always like, oh, you want this? And then she goes.
She does this look. We laugh at it
Yeah.
every time because she seriously looks at you like, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And she nods her head like,
She's
yeah.
like, oh, so you want those crackers?
She's like, yes, woman, did I not speak clearly?
I said that. Duh.
It's really funny. Anything you plan to do differently with new baby than the trips? Not really that I know of, except...
Breastfeeding, one.
Well, yeah, I get to breastfeed him, which I'm super excited about, and something I'm excited about that will be different just because it is a single baby and not triplets is just, I know it will be crazier because there's already 4 other ones, but just like the newborn snuggles, I feel like I'll have a little more kind of one-on-one time with him.
He's gonna be like held probably.
He'll be held
nonstop.
He'll be held a lot. With the triplets, it was like change, feed, put to sleep. Don't make a noise or touch them because you have like 45 minutes until you have to start over again.
Yes. He's just gonna be passed back and forth between me and
Yeah,
her.
I feel like I'll probably wear him a lot
Kind of
because...
like Gemma, just overly held because there's only one.
And I think I'll be able to wear him a lot because I will be chasing 4 other kids. But yeah, I'll get to just like have that like more newborn snuggles.
You guys ready? 2 more. When will Ashley and Chad be in the vlog? And when will we go to California again?
Guess what?
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be here next week. Woo, woo.
And she's preggo. You guys didn't know that.
And she's pregnant. She's like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of me. Crazy coincidence. I'm like, we're both so excited about it.
So yeah, we'll see them pretty soon.
Yeah,
and
they'll
it'll
be
be fun.
here soon. And then we're gonna go to California. We've been planning on going since
I mean,
supposed
we
to
were
go in March.
We were gonna go visit a long time ago. Go to Disneyland and
But then
all the
COVID
works.
and we
COVID,
just...
wildfires, absolute craziness.
So we want to go
So,
soon, but we're just kind
We'll wait
of
for everything to die down a
feeling
little
it
bit.
out.
Last question: relationship advice. Trust.
They said especially with
trust.
So
this is a big one.
I
Trust.
think you don't have a very good relationship without trust. Like you have to have trust to have like a solid relationship.
So if you don't trust your partner, I don't have much advice for you other than like, because it's hard to build
That's
trust.
hard, yeah.
It's hard. We just had trust from the get-go. But if someone does something small to lose your trust, it's very hard to gain that back. We've never done anything really that will have lost each other's trust. Like we started off as friends. We kind of like knew everything about each other. There's nothing to hide.
We've never like not had that.
And I like that because we're gonna have that same. We want to kind of have that same mentality with our kids to where they trust us. Like we want to be their friends. We want them to talk about everything with us. We don't want them to hold things from us. Like if they're our friends and they trust us, I feel like they're gonna be such better kids because they can talk to their parents instead of like someone else, you know. But with me and Cara, trust. We just trust each other. And I'd say unless...
I think that's, if you're like looking for someone, that's like the number one thing that you should look for, or like be something that you're like really aware of is, do they make you feel safe? Do you trust them?
But I'm not saying we didn't trust each other 100% from the beginning. Like when I was dating her and stuff, yeah, I did kind of sometimes look at through her messages and stuff. I did. And honestly, I never like found anything that would like worry
Nothing
me.
to hide.
So I'm like, what is she hiding? And then I didn't find anything. So I'm like, okay. So at that point, I just stopped looking. I'm like, hey, look.
I wasn't like that. He was kind of crazy when we were dating.
Well, no, it's just, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Just a little. Sometimes you go through that stuff.
But the girl he was hanging out with before me gave him reason to be a little skeptical.
I mean, everyone has people in their lives that like make you skeptical a little bit, but at the same time, I would say in your relationship, unless they have done something to prove that you can't trust them, assume that they're trustworthy and give them the benefit of the doubt because they're your partner. Don't be like sketchy for no reason because nothing's more annoying than that.
And just relationship advice in general, wrap it up, I think is like know your worth and don't settle for less. Don't settle for someone who's untrustworthy or who's lying to you. Don't settle for someone who doesn't treat you how you should be treated. Like, you just need to know your worth and like stand your ground and know that you will find someone who sees that and treats you the way that you should be treated.
By golly, I'm a confident guy and I knew my worth and I said, I'm not gonna settle until I get someone like Cara. By golly, did that work out? You guys, that is 50 questions. We are now at what, like 7 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a long vlog. If you guys made it this far, I wanna know if you guys made it this far without skipping. If you did, put a star emoji in the comments. So you stars, you guys are here. We love you guys. Hopefully you learned a little bit about Cara and I. Did you? Did you learn something? Let us know in the comments what you learned.
I know there's like a lot of questions too that we probably didn't get to. So I'm gonna do a Q&A on my Instagram, which is a little box in my story in the next few days. And then you can add all additional comments there and it's easier for me to just reply
So there you go.
quick.
Cara's Instagram handle is Cara Chatwin, believe it or not. So go follow her if you wanna see that. We love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. That was fun. Hopefully you guys learned some stuff. There's so many more questions that we wanted to answer, but for sake of time, we'll do another Q&A eventually down the road. Ooh, I hear baby coughing. Until next time, Cara, send them off.
XOXO.
Wait, I want to kiss real quick.
Why do you always make me kiss you at the end? People don't want to see us kiss.
I do. XO. See ya.